It's time. Yep, you heard it. It's that time of year. The Queen of Christmas herself, Mariah Carey, is coming to Boston tonight and performing right behind me in TD Garden.
From Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, the halftime show press conference was just in session, presented by Apple Music. Usher will be headlining for the first time. It's been 30 years in the making.
Como escucharon, esta tapicería no solo se trata de reparar y arreglar furnitura, sino también para preservar la cultura.
So what can you do to contribute to this initiative? Well, you can fill your bag with gently worn, used, or new sneakers and running shoes and drop them off at your designated shipping center. On caucus night, Iowans gathered in frigid temperatures to cast the first votes of the 2024 election season. We go to reporter Callie Croson for a closer look at the process. Varia gente se anda quejando en la ciudad de Lawrence, Massachusetts, debido a una falta de estacionamiento público. This weekend, we're looking at a wide range with snow showers flowing in Saturday morning. Temperatures will remain steady in the mid to upper 30s. We should expect some moderate breeze and cloudiness throughout the day. Serving in the military through music might seem worlds apart, but for a few U.S. Army soldiers, it's a powerful combination that fuels their connection to the country. At the record company on Mass Ave in Boston, an Army rapper and vocalist decided it was time to break new ground. The song is called America She Beautiful, and hip-hop songwriter, producer, and production professor at Berklee College of Music, Roy Studmeyer, is responsible for making it happen.
That's cool. Yep. All right, cool. And keep going. I'm gonna have you keep going to the end. Music is the only thing that doesn't need permission to enter your soul. Doesn't need permission to have you feel something. As soon as you hear music, you feel a specific way. People are coming to me. This is it. This is the sound. But there's always room to grow.
Studmeyer believes in the power of clean content music, meaning there are no curse words or provocative language. He started the TRIM program, which stands for the Route into Music, with inmates at the South Bay Correctional Facility. He later expanded his services for at-risk youth through nonprofit partnerships. Studmeyer, known in the music scene as International Show, is a Christian rap artist himself. He sees the impact of the Army Band's contribution to music.
Being able to connect with the U.S. Army Field Band is major on many levels, especially when it comes to kids in this generation wanting to know what they want to do in life, what their purpose is in life. I think as a producer and a songwriter and an artist, and seeing that the Army actually accepts rappers, I think that's another outlet for kids or even individuals to want to serve their country.
The U.S. Army Field Band was founded in 1922 to represent the Army through music. They took a new direction in 2021 when they began recruiting hip-hop artists. Staff Sergeant Lamar Riddick joined a year later after a tough audition process, becoming one of the first Army rappers. For Riddick, music came into his life just when he needed it the most.
I grew up low income, small town, North Carolina. Didn't have much but trouble. Like, that's it. Trouble was fun. That's it. But I found music. And later on in my life, I found God, I found my faith. And those things together, I'm here today. I'm rapping in the Army. Whoever thought that could be possible? But here we are today doing it, and we want to just show that, look, you can make great music and serve your country at the same time.
Staff Sergeant Kyra Dorn originally joined the Army as a chemical specialist. She's now become an integral part of the band.
It's taken me out of poverty, it's taken me out of being sad or like depressed. It's brought me here. It's taken me to so many places.
Every time I leave like a place with a whole bunch of creatives, I immediately feel inspired.
As we get closer to Veterans Day this upcoming weekend, remember that music isn't just an art, but it's also a form of service. They're planning on releasing their song America She Beautiful during Black History Month. It's the second track Studmeyer has produced for the Army rapper so far, and it's likely not the last. For JR373, I'm Jaeel Beato.
There's one thing that many restaurants in Boston's underserved neighborhoods share, and that's the struggle to get a liquor license. Well, this year, that long overdue battle might just be over.
On September 11th, Governor Maura Healey signed into law a new bill creating 225 additional liquor licenses for Boston. What's different this time? These licenses are zip code restricted across 13 neighborhoods and can't be resold on the pricey secondary market that can cost over $600,000. Neighborhoods like Roxbury, Mattapan, and Dorchester have been especially hit hard, often unable to compete with wealthier areas like Back Bay or Seaport, where larger restaurants scoop up the majority of licenses. Massachusetts State Representative Christopher Worrell sponsored the new bill. He sees Dorchester's economy thriving again, like it once did.
So it's building, generational wealth. It's building wealth within the community, and it's building new jobs within the community. So 10 years from now, I see a thriving business district throughout our city. Again, why can't Blue Hill Ave look like Calm Ave?
Located just a few blocks away on Blue Hill Ave is Jamaican restaurant Cool Shade. The street only has a total of 6 liquor licenses. Owner Andre Williams has tried time and time again to secure a license, but hasn't had any luck yet.
You apply and you haven't hear any, you haven't get any reply. You called, you send emails, no one replying back to you, stuff like that. If you look around the area, you would see that most of the places that already have a liquor license, none are, black owned or, Hispanic or stuff. It's mostly just one set of people, has a liquor license. So we'd like to break that barrier and to see if we can, definitely tap into that market.
The Boston Licensing Board will continue reviewing new applications in batches, with the first set of licenses being sent after December 6th. For GR373, I'm Jaeel Beato.